What up, guys? This is gonna be a video where we play some Don't Starve. You guys are gonna watch me play some Don't Starve. I'm gonna talk to you through it. I'm gonna talk you into it. I'm gonna explain to you what I'm doing as I'm doing. This is not a regular Don't Starve playthrough. This is an extreme expert playing through. This is an extreme expert playing through called the Leave No Footprint playing style. And within the Leave No Footprint style, there are several rules, okay? You cannot do anything irreversible. Not irreversible. So, with that in mind, think about everything that you do in this game and ask yourself before doing it, say, is there a way that I can undo this? Or is there a way that I can get one of these back from the world that isn't this one itself? And if the answer is no, you may not do that action. So what we're looking at right now is a chart of the basic timelines of our basic objectives throughout this first 30 days, first 31 days, because on day 31 we're going to destroy Deerclops. On the first day, we've got to get 3 flint from the starting biome. We have to get 4 rocks from specific biomes. We got to get 1 tradable meat to get our gold from the Pig King, and we've got to find the Pig King. We've also got to get 8 reeds, and we've got to find the tumbleweed biome, because that's where we're going to base today. That's where we're going to base. We're going to base in the tumbleweed biome for a few reasons, but mainly because of gears. On our second timeline, after we've found our tumbleweed biome, after we've got our gold and we've got our rocks, basically this is all about getting our first science machine. When we have our science machine, we're going to need 40 wood. We need it for log suit, wood, wool, and fire pit. You need 3 fire pits before you fight Deerclops, so you arrange them in a triangle. Gonna need 1 gear, it's gonna need 11 gold. And the way that we're gonna get our 11 gold is through moleworm farming. We're gonna find moleworms once we get our shovel, once we get our science machine. Bring back 10 moleworms to the base, and that's how we're gonna get our cut stone, our gold, and our rocks. Next, we're also going to be starting our main mission of getting a tree guard ready. That starts whenever the chances of a tree guard spawning start, because we need a tree guard to fight our Deerclops for us. There's no way we're going to be able to fight Deerclops. We're going to need 4 pigskins, 2 for football helmets, 2 for handbats. And last but not least, after rocks also, we're going to need 10 cobblestones. And the way we borrow those is we use a pitchfork to dig them out, and you put a grass tuft in place of it. That's how you do that. So and then our third little, this is when winter starts, right? Winter has started. We're going to have to kill McTusk repeatedly. We're going to have to prepare our meals to fight the Deerclops. Because we're going to get this 18 charcoal and 9 cut stone, right? That's going to give us 3 crock pots. And the meals that we prepare, they're going to be all happening very, very, very shortly before the impact. And last but not least, destroy Deerclops without impact. So that's a basic run through of what we're going through. We're going to start the game right now. Okay, here we have a whole new world. Social. Players 1. Caves add. Default forest. Everything default. Mods 0. Settings. Survival. And here we go. This is gonna be a little bit boring, but I will do my best to make it worth your time. We must pick Wes, and it's time to get started. First thing I see is a butterfly. It's dead. Next is this twigs right here. I don't want to leave this biome without getting 3 flint. Alright, so here we go. We're getting our flint. 1, 2, 3, picking up these seeds, holding the space bar mostly. More twigs over here. More twigs. More twigs, please. More twigs. This is going to be a grass gecko world. Kill this butterfly. One of the rules in this game is not allowing any grass geckos to die, but if they die on their own, they will be discounted for. We'll take this wormhole immediately to find out where it goes. Just as a quick notification as to where it goes. It's also a juicy berry world. More twigs. I think this is one of the biomes that we are allowing ourselves to get rocks from, so I'm going to explore it real quick. There also tends to be grass geckos here, so I will accomplish 2 things in one. I can see that there's a beefalo world there, so it makes no difference to me. I have absolutely no use for them. I do see rocks here, but I don't want to take rocks from this biome. This is not one of the biomes that I recognize as a biome I can take rocks from. I can only allow myself to take rocks from the rock den biome and the mosaic biome. Coming across a chest. I don't want him to hit me, but I want to go around him. I'm curious to see how much more chess rug. There's a lot of chess players here. Chess pieces, clockworks. That's a very, very intriguing piece. So many neighbors. I would probably like to come here and make a base out of this place later. Because it has so many neighbors, it makes it really interesting. I'm just walking along now. That was basically a waste of time. I didn't get anything accomplished. I got some grass. But so far, everything I've done is leaving no footprint. I have left no footprint. Just me, myself, and I. Every little grass piece counts right now, for the being that it's a grass gecko world. Grass geckos are cute, they are important to me, but I just don't like how hard it is for them to manage them. They start spread out, and they spread out even more. It's very, very annoying. And initially, you don't have a lot of time to make sure that they don't die. You don't have a lot of time to spend on making sure that all of them are safe. And that means making sure all of them are penned up, because you can't make sure that they're safe unless they're penned. Absolutely. But we'll just hope for some good news regarding that. Okay, I hit the mass right here. This is the mass. This is going to allow me to get a grass suit for sure. The reason why I craft a grass suit is because every player takes unanticipated hits, and that's the way this game intends on getting you, is through your unintended hits. It's time to make the suit. Unfortunately, I won't be taking any rocks from this biome, even though they're clearly plainly in my face, and it's gonna make me have to find them later. I don't mind that at all. I know how to play this game very well. So finally leaving that biome with 16 grass to spare, a little bit more than that, that's really beneficial. Sometimes in these grass lacking games, you really do have to just spend your time wasting your time under firefly light throughout the night. At this point I have more grass than twigs, which is very rare in a game like this. I'm gonna make my way back to the starting location to get my flint. I told myself that in these game rules, I would borrow flint only from the starting location. I'm keeping in mind that my character is going to starve. This is the starting biome grass area that always provides grass in it. I'll take all the grass here too. But I always will never have a problem with grass, because I will always base in the tumbleweed biome. Here is one piece of flint that I may take. This is the way that I take flint. I need 3 pieces total. Also, these lumpy evergreens, they do not provide me a sapling, so I won't chop any of them. Really just spending as much time in this night light trying to find the flint so that I don't have to spend much time the next day. Here's another piece. I'll save my torch. Perfect. So we're going to get our last piece of flint. We're going to get a butterfly. We're going to get berries. And we mark it because we intend to put this flint back later. Perfect. Make our axe. Make sure that we get our berries. Make sure that we get our wood, I mean. Time to eat. Done. Alright, let's chop for a little bit. 13, 14, 15. Alright. That's all I want to chop. More clockworks nearby. Here's a bunny. I'll take it. Why will I take it? Because it's something I can feed to a pigman to make him attack other pigmen. Get in the trap, please. And then I can use this trap for spiders, of course, which I will. I don't want to use any axe durability while I have low flint until I get mole worms. Oh, there's a butter. Stocking up on butterflies is very important. That's our health. Always will be. Okay, time to continue in the other direction. It's good to take roads. Did I mention that? We're gonna get these berries here. 1, 2, 3. One, two. If you're traveling in the swamp, you have to do it in the daytime. Otherwise, you will spawn merms that are going to attack some tentacles. That's our biome right there. Very curious. Very, very curious. Gonna get our eight reeds and we're gonna get out of here. Very curious. It's a very interesting swamp. A very unorthodox swamp. Qualiphant track. Look at how unorthodox this swamp is. With a cemetery right beneath it. Almost a nearly unhostile patch of... Where's that track saying? I lost it already. I lost it. Where did I just find it? I don't see it. That's very bizarre. So anyways, I don't want to go through the swamp because it's too late now. But now that I'm in the mosaic biome, I will take rocks. This is a rock I may take. Am I clear why? Because I recognize this is a mosaic biome. This is the biome that has different colored biomes in it. And that's one of the biomes that is an acceptable source of rocks. So, without further ado, I'll take it. There's rock number 2. Can't get a good angle. This is very important to me, by the way. I would like to remember the exact location of each rock that I take. I see rock number 4. Perfect. Always eat your berries before you replace them to maximize your durability. That's a general mathematic rule of disbursement. So here's the last one. I'm getting close to using the end of my grass, but that's okay because I've already found the biome where I'm going to get grass back. I hope that's clear to everybody. Perfect. Got it. Let's get out of here. And it appears that the only way into my biome is through the reeds, through the swamp, and that the dragonfly is at the entrance to the biome. So that's a little bit uncomforting, but I have to accept that. I'm going to take this path, see if maybe I could get some benefit out of it, like identifying a MacTusk biome, identifying a pig king. See, I see some grass on the side from a bones. I'm not allowed to take that. An open area now, mole worms, the other touchstone. So I'll keep in mind that there's mole worms over here. This is another mosaic biome. We're passing through it. We'll get this twigs here. And we're just keeping moving. We don't want to stop moving for nighttime. That's very important. Don't have to cook anything. Don't have to stop for light time. It's wrong. We're just going to trace the corners of this biome real quick. Okay, we're there. Time to equip the torch. And sometimes you might want to put your twigs and rocks in the back. And flint in the back. And put your weapons up front. And put your food in the middle one. Oh shit. So, I would have died there. I just took a hit from Charlie. That doesn't happen too often. But I wasn't paying attention and I couldn't, something with my space bar didn't work right. But nothing there was cheating because I didn't break any rules. I certainly did something wise, which was keep that armor on, because I would have died if I didn't have it on. And I know that I won't make that mistake again later, and if I do, I'll have some kind of extra protection. Okay, here's the bizarre town. Do we want to first check out our biome and check out our base? I think that we're going to have to do that. I think we're going to do that. We're going to put down our pile of balloons and our reeds. Which, if I can't find one more reed, that's going to be so pathetic. But I know that I'll find some in tumbleweeds, so it's okay. Here they are. And one extra for good luck. Why not? So this is unfortunate. We have this great big friend. We will have to trace around here. This will be our little side path. This will be completely kind of us to be like that. We'll be very kind and generous to his space. First thing I notice is that there's grass geckos next to the lava pools, which really upsets me. It gives me a lot of stress and anxiety. This gives me a lot of anxiety too, because this will kill. That's how you kite it. 7 hits. 1 monster meat, thank you. We got a wormhole. That's very exciting. We have Mount Hounds. That's also exciting. So if we can keep all these hostile pieces together, that would be very nice. And keep the unhostiles apart. Is he gonna attack me? I don't want him to attack. See, that sucks. Then you pull them out of their hound mounds just to get away from them, because you save them from killing grass geckos, and then it confuses you on whether they're going to attack you or not. It sucks. It gives you anxiety. It's anxiety inducing. See what else there is. If there's clockworks, I'll be happy, but they've already exhausted all the clockworks already in other biomes, I can tell. Okay, this is... See, like, that's pretty, but I kind of wish it were the one with clockworks. It's got the statues, which is something that it's uncreatable, so that's good. I'll keep it. It's the unhostile version of neighbors. The clockworks are our neighbors. So I'll get this, like, koalefant real quick, and I'll get these grass, and I'll get these cactus. And this is the grassy area of the biome. I can already tell where the biome ends. It's not huge. It's not super impressive. I wish it were super impressive with clockworks in it and everything, but no. I don't want to spend too much time before I get the track, but I wanted to get those cactuses. Okay. I'm running late on the koalefant track. There we go. I want to keep these guys here, so I want to approach from the side. I don't want to pull them towards the hounds. I will, in fact, wall in the hounds and somehow create a distraction so that they don't destroy the hounds. Alright, here it is. We still don't know yet where we're going to put base. I've got the rocks, I've got the gold, and I've got the wood. I don't have the gold, but I mean I have the gold material. I have something that's gonna be something tradable. It's not regular meat yet, but it will become regular meat. The rabbit. Okay, so we're finally seeing some tumbleweeds. I haven't seen them in the longest. Alright. I gotta think of a good spot. A good peninsula. Because I don't want the hounds to destroy the moles. So let me just stay here for a minute and just think. My rabbit turned insane. I want that tumbleweed. Some manure on the ground. Alright, this would probably be at like this corner here. Because it's going to be very functional for me. As a moleworm retainer. And as a koalefant penner. Oh, but you know what's more important? Being on a road. And being in a corner. And being with rabbits. That's fabulous. And I'll push these guys all to the end. See, it works out really, really practical. That in the back corner is where all the safety is. And all up front is where all the hostility is. That's going to mean that once I push all these grass geckos to the back, there's going to be minimal need to worry about them, if you know what I mean. Also with the koalefant and hounds. Right on. That way I can have the entire base enclosed in one big koalefant pen, and all my hound traps can be at the front end of the biome with where the hounds are, but not near the hounds, okay? So I could always run into them in a jiffy. And that's ideal. That's very practical. So what I'm doing right now is I'm like back and forth kind of penning everything towards the back. Which I'm not going to do 100%. I'm just going to do a small gist of it. Because I have to spend this time right now to find the Pig King. But for sure, this little spot area here is where I'm going to drop my pile of balloons, drop my reeds. I'm going to... what else am I going to do? I'm going to plant pine cones, right? And then I really do I gotta make a fireplace, and I'll tell you why. These berries, I want the healing benefit out of them, and I want the sanity benefit out of the cactus. So I will produce this in this order. Eat the berries. Take the rest of the berries to go. Cook all of the cactus. Cook all the cactus and get ready to go. And isn't that perfect that I could just... No torch, I could just put on the axe. Oh, look at that. Mr. Ostrich Bird just scared all the geckos in a spread. So I think it's very obvious here, but I need to know what's on the other side of this wormhole, because it's a very important wormhole. This is the wormhole in my base biome. So checking it out, what it is it turns out to be a Deciduous biome. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What if this was a direct link to the Pig King? I mean, wouldn't that be nuts? It wouldn't be nuts, but it would be awesome. That's absolutely awesome! That is absolutely awesome. Do you know what I'm freaking talking about? Let's feed 2 monster meats to 2 pigs. And let's have them all engage in an all-out war. Do you guys understand how freaking awesome that is? First, we're going to have them chop. And we want to only chop level 3 trees. And these 3 trees are level 3 trees. We're going to get a little bit of sanity boost from this. That's nice. But the real thing we want is we want the birch nuts. So we're going to save those from the raccoon. That's what raccoons do. We don't want them to kill that one. Come over here, please. We only want level 3 trees. This is a level 3 tree. And then right before... I gotta take it easy on this axe. Alright. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of sanity right now. I'm just leading them to the trees that I really want them to fight. To chop. I don't want them to chop that one. Chop this one. 25%. Oh my gosh, frogs. Frogs and berries. Super cool. Alright, level 3 trees, chop. Meanwhile, I'll eat these so that I could free up space for the acorns. Okay. Another trap. We don't want to pluck any carrots for real. Come here, please. Ugh. Whatever. That way I don't have to use one of the trap uses. Okay. Get back home. Quick. Find 2 pigs to kill. Find 2 pigs to kill. 2 pigs to kill. This shouldn't be hard. Chopped. Now run. The reason why you gotta run is because you have to unaggro. Once you successfully unaggroed all of the pigs. There we go. Should at least be 1 fight. Oh no. Took a hit. Okay. Well, I had to take a little bit of a hit, but that's fine. Because now the pigs are in a great big fight. Oh, crap. I'm getting hit too frequently. I want the pigs to kill each other. Well, I've already got 1 meat, so I'm good. And I think I'll take these mushrooms if I have something. So I'll eat some sanity food. Okay, we're in deep shoot. This is very irresponsible playing right now. Okay, all pigs that have been attacking me have stopped attacking me. And there's our first pigskin. There we go. Perfect. Let's find Glommer. Everything is going very perfectly, very smooth. I just didn't get as many neighbors in my tumbleweed biome as I wanted to. But as far as progression and completion of the tasks, I have to start getting moleworms. I have to get more pigskins. Everything else is on cue. 1, 2, 3. Here we are. Found Glommer. Unbelievable. I mean, in a good way. We'll get these berries here. 1, 2, 3. I'm exploring over here to see if I find the bee queen. If I find the bee queen, I will hammer it, the bee queen, for the chance of a honeycomb. Because I would love bees in base. And the only way I can get A honeycomb is through defeating the bee queen or through hammering the beehive. So think about this, right? I want to be able to get a honeycomb without destroying a beehive. I have to drop something on the ground. We're gonna end up eating the butter right now. Going back to the Pig King. We're going back to the Pig King so that we can get our shovel, book bag, pitchfork, wooden suit, and spear. Shovel, book bag, pitchfork. I can't get any of that stuff yet. I don't have any. Okay. Time to trade. 1, 2, 3. Frog legs. Doesn't want them. I'll tell you who wants them. This pig. This pig. They all want them. And we want to attack Wiggles. We hate you, Wiggles. Some free wood here. We're watching a fight. Watching a fight. Come on. Here's another gold. Alright, those pigs are gonna fight for me. Alright, come on. He's almost dead. Another pig in the mix. I will, in fact, eat that shroom, knowing it's gonna make me so insane. Hit that guy. So there's 3 extra meat there, which translates to 3 extra gold. Alright. Very nice. 1, 2, 3. Let's go back to base. On the brink of this. Actually, you know, science machine. Right in front of the Pig King, right now. And shovel. Alright, no more worries now, because we've got the thing the only way we could mess up is like over now. Time to refine. Okay. Kind of short on resources now. I want to kill this pig. Did he run away? Now that we're back at base, we're going to plant our birch nuts. Plant our pine cones. And you should be doing this too. Eat some juicy berries. And I'm going to stop.